Welcome into Hockey Night Live on the Almo Sports Network. My name is Ryan Dietrich alongside Travis Napper, and we are live ringside at the Chiller North. And here we've got the Olentangy Berlin Bears hosting the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. A rivalry just a few miles apart from right up here in the area. We just got done from the Ice House watching Upper Arlington take down the other Olentangy school, the Orange Pioneers, 4-1 in what was quite the third period. And we've got a heck of a game in store for us today. Travis, what are we looking for out of this rivalry as you see a packed house here at the Chiller North?
I think the biggest thing is when you have a rivalry like this, there's no love lost. It's going to be a very physical game. We just saw a physical game with Upper Arlington and Olentangy Orange. I think you're going to see a lot more in this one. Both teams are going to come out. They're going to go hard against each other, and they're going to make it not easy on each other. Neither team wants to go down in this one, so it's going to be fun.
Not easy. You said it well. And here's just a few highlights from earlier down at the Ice House. You'll see a great feed there. Shockley to Teague. I think that was the third for Zach Teague, his hat trick in the third period, and there it was, the final. The empty netter.
And that was a great game. It really was.
Yeah, for being 4-1, it was two really hard-fought periods.
Yeah, that score does not reflect how close that game was for at least two and a half periods, for sure. Tough game until about that middle of that third period, and then floodgates opened in that one.
Yeah, we'll look to see what we're in store for this afternoon. But two squads very familiar with each other. Obviously, the Liberty Patriots coming off a record-setting season last year, the state champions for the first time ever out of Central Ohio, 39-1-1. Not quite on pace for that this year. They're 8-6, 6-1 in the conference. The Berlin Bears, 10-5, 4-4 in the conference. Are their records today? 1 minute and 30 seconds here. As you take a look, there's the banner hanging in the rafters. Thumbs up from the crowd. There it is, 39-1-1. First one's from Central Ohio, CBJ Cup champions. All those good things in store. And a few familiar faces that we're bringing back. Junior Andrew Leonard, junior Jake Struck. Even senior. And there's a good look at the Berlin side of things. Number 74, that's Blake Bauer. The third line forward, McDaniels. Chris Brennan's going to be a familiar one, number 57, the senior out of Delaware. And there's Kai Nelson, the junior goalie, getting prepped. A look at the standings. The Capital Hockey Conference in the red division. Things pretty close.
That's kind of what you expect with these two teams. You talked about the success that Liberty had, but Berlin has been having their own success. Maybe not quite to the level of state champion, but they have quickly made a name for themselves in the terms of high school hockey here in the state of Ohio. They've come up fast, especially for being a new school, new program, relatively new, I should say.
Yeah.
When you talk about high school hockey in the state of Ohio, you cannot avoid these two schools. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out today.
We are just about at puck drop. We've got zeros on the board. Warm-up time is over. Things are packed. And first off, we would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Center Ice Foundation. You see that QR code on your screen. Scan that, and it'll take you to more information to their link. Are you ready to feel the chill and thrill of hockey? This is where future stars are born and dreams take flight. Introducing the Center Ice Foundation of Central Ohio, your gateway to the heart-pounding, exhilarating world of local hockey. We are here to support our young athletes, fostering teamwork, discipline, and a passion for the games. From supporting local teams to building top-notch facilities, we're all about empowering the next generation of hockey heroes. Be a part of the action. Be a part of the journey. Support the Center Ice Foundation of Central Ohio, where every hockey game is more than just a game. It's the future of hockey. Center Ice Foundation, Ohio. CenterIceFoundation.org. Scan that QR code on your screen to check them out. A lot of cool things the Center Ice Foundation is doing here.
Absolutely.
In Central Ohio. CenterIceFoundationOhio.org. All right. The umpire at the red line.
Welcome to tonight's contest between the
We're going to introduce the players. They'll go to the national anthem. And tonight, Olentangy Liberty Patriots, the away team, in black. We'll introduce them first.
Number 21, Jake Struck. At right wing, number 2, Andrew Leonard. At center, number 88, Brian Savage. And on defense, number 12, Peter Wise. On defense, number 27, Spencer Brannon. And in goal, number 35, Caleb Ross.
And you'll see number 12 there, P.J. Weiss, back on the roster. He was hurt for a week or two, probably about 14 days of a body injury.
Number 11, Cade Mascari.
And for the Berlin
Centering
squad.
line, number 57, Chris Brennan. On defense, number 44, Parker McDaniel. On defense, number 86, Simon Lehigh. And in goal for the Berlin Bears, number 29,
Kai Nelson, the junior, out of Delaware. We've seen him the last couple of years, definitely growing into his own. So the Olentangy Berlin Bears there in the white, they are the home team. And then the Liberty Patriots in black will step aside for the national anthem. National anthem is done. The lineups are announced. All we got to do is take the ice. Kai Nelson in the net. He is eager. On the other side, Caleb Ross getting loose between the pipes. And we do have a full house today. We had a pretty good crowd down at the Ice House, but as you can see, even on a holiday weekend, things are live Saturday night, the last hockey game of the calendar year for these boys. See if they can ring in or close out 2023 on a high note. And yep, good look at the student section. That'll be the Patriots. And yeah, these student sections don't like each other. Just being in the arena, I've already heard some chit chat.
That's a little bit of an understatement, but yeah, you're definitely right. Like I said, no love lost in this arena right now.
Such thing.
Good early pressure by the Berlin Bears.
Yeah, teams getting a chance to fill each other out. Looking at the near side boards here. Look ahead, Andrew Leonard chasing it in. Kai Nelson just covers it up.
Both teams getting a little bit of an early shot in the zone on both sides.
All right, down here, face off near side. On the draw. Big Patton wins it back around the side. Big Back is going to track it down. As Ponte lets it go by. Looks like we're going to have an icing call. We're going to go back to the other end out front of Kai Nelson.
like you said, just kind of an early feeling out process, kind of seeing who can get that early momentum going. Showing a lot of speed, though, on both sides of the ice.
Yeah, both these teams have definitely got some quick skates. Lehigh near side. Moves it into the neutral zone. Michaels couldn't find it. Patton tracks it down, though. Berlin Bears with a good opportunity. Patton loops around, drops it down to Michaels. Too much clutter in the middle. Brady Long comes away with it. Berlin recovers. A little pressure there. Nice tip by Leonard. Big hit on the far side. Andrew Leonard. And he gets a steal. Breakaway open. What a save by Kai Nelson. Putting some pressure on and getting out. He does it again. Staying on his toes. Nelson turns it away. Patton up ahead. Moving on to big collision at the center. Edson gets cleaned out. That's Jake Struck doing the dirty work.
You're definitely seeing the aggression on full force early in this one. I mean, just an incredible collision.
No love lost on either side. Andrew Leonard fakes a shot, takes it in. Too close, turned away by Nelson. Quickly the other way, Brennan. Near side boards Piscari. Brian Savage for the Patriots going to track it down. Put some pressure on Patton. Patton the other way. A little backhander way high up into the net. And out of play. We're going to have a face-off. Here's a good look at a replay. Andrew Leonard getting the steal. Almost had a chance, but Kai Nelson coming way out.
Yeah, I was surprised he came out that far, but sometimes you just got to make those kinds of moves. He's trying to create a spark for his team.
Yeah, I was too. I mean, he came out for the red circle. Made the play. All right, battle far side.
Sometimes those come back to bite you, but thankfully for him, it paid off.
Yeah, good job by the junior. Alex Thorne takes it in for the Patriots. All right, coming the other way. Gerner just throws it in. No line change. Get in there and set up an offensive possession. The Patriots take over possession. Gerner backs it across the neutral zone. Now they'll get a line change. Both squads shifted up as Lehigh makes a move through the middle. It turned away.
That was a good forecheck by Berlin to kind of keep on that puck as the line change was happening.
Still keeping it in the zone are the Bears. Leaks out, Jake Struck, near side. Looking, takes a shot. What a save.
That was a good shot. Almost hit top corner.
Yeah, just a little bit over the head of that top post. We'll see if we got another look at it. 21 right there. Hesitates a little bit and then just lets it rip. Yeah, not sure if Kai got the pad on that or not.
I think he just got it a little bit on the pad.
Yep, flex it up. Camera work by our man Ahmad up top. Patriots taking advantage of it. Brady Long just a little high. Big hit near side. Randall Carter.
Interesting move by Berlin. Looked like they were about to take the goalie off. We were about to see a 6-on-5.
But
oh, is there a penalty call?
Yeah,
Did I
let's
miss
take
that?
a look at the.
I apologize. I missed that.
Yeah, that was Carter Randall. We might see another elbow or on the late right there. Yeah, you can see the delayed penalty. So we're going to go to the PA announcer. Wait and see, but Carter Randall, number 25 for the Patriots, is in the penalty box. All right, face-off near side. We'll wait for the puck drop and the announcement. With 5-on-4, we've got a power play. Berlin Bears starting things off. Liberty's going to be on the kill. Roughing.
2 minutes of roughing.
Yeah, Carter Randall. So it'll be 5-on-4. Berlin Bears.
2-on-1. Almost 3-on-1 on that one.
Good lift by Andrew Leonard to slow that thing down. You see McDaniels for the Bears posted up at the blue line. He'll keep everything in. Mascari, wide right. Rebounded by Edson. He's their leading scorer for the Bears. See if he can get one here on the power play. Brennan the captain far side. Mascari keeps it in the zone. Off Brennan's shoulder. And he lets one rip. Lehigh turned away though. Caleb Ross with the save.
Some great offense, but some even better defense there by Liberty. Berlin trying to lay it in.
60 seconds remaining on the power plays. Liberty's on the kill. Here's an advantage. Luka Oyeleto. Turn this penalty kill into a shorthanded opportunity.
We saw one of those earlier on in the game before.
Good job by Brady Long keeping it in the zone there. Oyeleto gets checked at the blue line. Long doing a great job putting the pressure on the forecheck.
Just about 30 seconds left in the kill.
And there's the 30-second mark on the power play. Good stretch pass. And Jake Struck's just going to keep it down on the far side in the corner. Try and kill this thing out entirely. Brian Savage at the blue line. Throws it in. They'll get a quick little line change.
Berlin's going to have to move fast here.
Yep, 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Jake Backus, 15 with the puck. Tried to find Savage, but got a skate of McDaniels. And that'll do it. Back to even strength.
Yeah, once Berlin had it back in their own zone, they just could not get it back into Liberty's zone.
Nick Patton with a sneaky no-man advantage there. Can't do it. Brian Savage coming the other way. Right to the belly of Kai Nelson with the save. And a little extracurricular activities ensue.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. Brian Savage lets one rip.
Just a great shot right into the pads.
Yeah, and you see Charlie Lehigh on the far side there getting a little tangled up, I think. He's with Jake Backus. All right. Face off in the Berlin zone. Kicked away. Patriots got it in the corner over there. Through the middle comes Andrew Leonard. Nelson with the foot save. Patriots keep it in.
Kai able to get back up. It looked like he just dropped to his knees a little bit, but able to get his composure back.
Nice shot there by Sean O'Keefe off the pad. Another opportunity.
One thing I like early on with Liberty, they're just taking every shot they can get. They're not wasting any opportunity. If they've got a shot, they're taking it, even if it's not an entirely great shot. But they're making Kai Nelson think about what he's doing. Berlin hasn't been able to get as many great opportunities. They've had some good ones, but they get down into the zone and they just can't seem to take any good shots. They've gotten some, but not any that you probably really want if you're Berlin right now.
Yep, just kind of one and done. They're having to cover on the defensive end a little too much. The Bears push it a little bit. Lets one go. PJ lets one slide by. The Patriots on the attack. Leonard over to Struck. And Jake Struck throws one up into the net, and it's up and out of play. Let's give a warm cheer to our sponsor, Remington Davis, Central Ohio's top clinical research center since 1992. They're not just about research, they're about community health. With partnerships from Pfizer to Roche, they've been pivotal in over 500 clinical trials. Their state-of-the-art facility offers comfort and top-notch care. Remington Davis, linking today's community with tomorrow's healthcare. Big shout out to our sponsors at Remington Davis. It's PJ and Edson are in a foot race. Getting called for an icing because they having a little conversation on the far side of the ice there.
I was a little surprised by that one. I thought maybe Miles got there, but
I did too.
I didn't see who the other player was that was down on the left side, but maybe they felt like he beat him.
They're certainly trying. We're going to have a face-off. Out front of Kai Nelson, the Berlin goalie. Lehigh. Tangled up against the far boards. Long keeps it in the zone for the Patriots. Jake Backus off the backhand. Still just working behind the net. Berlin's coming away with it. There they go. They get across center ice as Patton up ahead to Bauer. He's able to stay onside. And there you go, one possession in and just turned away.
Yep.
BJ Weiss kicks it out and off we go. Jake Backus making a move, but he's turned away by
So one thing Berlin's going to have to try to figure out how to fix right now, maybe not in this period, but in the periods to come, is, you know, you're getting down there quick, but
as Andrew Leonard gets a good opportunity, just misses wide left. Sean O'Keefe keeps it in at the line, throws one in.
But again, like you're seeing with Liberty right now, like every single time they get puck on stick, they are trying to take a shot, no matter how good or how bad it is.
Berlin able to clear the zone, send it down there and get a line change. Gernert's chasing them down. And we come away, O'Keefe fields it off the boards. Now Leonard's going to come away with it. Assistant captain with some speed was trying to do it himself. Nice push ahead by Spencer. Ponte over to Spencer, near side, right in front of the table here. Elias Ponte on the far side. Throws it in and immediately heads for the bench. Get a quick line change to finish that one off. Alex Leonard comes on. Andrew Leonard right in front. Shot and miss.
Good job by Kai Nelson tracking that down and getting the pad on it.
Muscari dumps it in, chases down, but gets cleaned out by Brandon Spencer.
I think we're going to get an interference call on that one.
Yep, we'll have a... Waiting for the ref here, and you can see him arguing right there. Brandon Spencer's getting called. And we'll take a look at the replay here. Right here, you'll see it. He dumps it, and then,
yeah, as soon as he dumps the puck, he gets hit.
Yep. Should be an interference call. We'll wait for the PA announcement as they draw on the near side. Berlin wins. McDaniels throws one in off the deflection of Brennan just over the head of Ross.
2 minutes interference. Berlin on the power
2 minutes
play.
interference. Going to be a power play for the Berlin Bears.
Some good stick work by McDaniels. Looks like he's just like a one-man wrecking crew right now.
Yeah, defenseman. You don't see that often with those kind of stick abilities, but good clear by the Patriots on the power play kill. 1:25 remaining on the power play.
They've got to keep it out of their zone, though. That was something they struggled with in the last power play.
That's Brian Savage, 88, causing some trouble for the Bears.
I'll say.
Bears on the rush. Miles Edson, far side, lets one rip just wide of Caleb Ross. Into the net, out of play. 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining on the power play. 5 on 4. But we'll take a look at Edge. Here's where Brian Savage comes in and steals it, and he's going to get Edson's going to send him into the boards right there. Big hit. And then, yeah, Edson getting it done on the offensive end as well. Taking the shot on the face-off. Won by the Bears, but we've got a quick whistle.
Quick shot attempt.
Right into the goal. Yeah, right into the glove. Good eyes there, Travis. Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, right off the face-off, a quick shot. Rinse and repeat. Here we go. Bears win the face-off. Gerner from the blue line. Off the skate. Oyaleto. Scarney looking for Gerner. 42 seconds on the power play. Berlin taking their time, trying to set up a little bit of an offense. Muscari going to move it to Gerner. Looking for a crease. They move it into the zone. Muscari loses an edge. Brennan off the backhand. Oh, nice little wraparound attempt. Taken, can't convert though. That was Parker McDaniels on the shot, covered up by Caleb Ross.
Seeing a lot better offensive production out of Berlin in this power play.
Yeah, great attempt there by Parker McDaniels. Just seeing the rebound, seeing a little bit of an opportunity, so you're behind the net, take a chance at it.
If you got the chance for a wraparound, got to take it.
Yeah. Ross, good pad save. Well, Liberty's going to try and kill it. We've got 10 seconds left on the power play. Berlin's going to track this one down. 3 seconds left. If they can get a shot off, that'll do it. Back on comes Brandon Spencer. We're at even strength. Just a couple to play. Stretch pass by Liberty. Couldn't complete it, though.
I was going to say icing waved off on that one.
Opportunity for Savage, but he just loses it off the stick. Quickly the other way comes Nick Patton. Patton dancing behind the net. Stuck in the corner. Still kind of deep in the Bears zone. Liberty takes control. And moves it out. Jake Struck tries to tip it over. Savage can't come away with it though. Lehigh moves it in.
Bears just expressing that speed that they've got at every opportunity.
Jake Struck tries to clear it. Andrew Leonard comes through the neutral zone. Got an opportunity on the left side here. Gonna take it in behind the net.
Had a couple chances to take that away, did Berlin, but couldn't get the sticks in.
Right, that's Charlie Lehigh. Sends it into the zone and heads to the benches. We get a line change. 1:35 to play here in the first. Scoreless so far. Lots of opportunities. Berlin looking to get a crack in the goal.
Ooh.
And a good save by Caleb Ross. Let's take a look at the replay. Just catch a good look.
Good job of getting that puck on your stick, just turning around and taking a shot. Really like the way that was playing out.
Yeah, Miles Edson. Oh, there we go. Flying back a little, just takes a stab at it.
And right now, that's what Berlin needs to do. They need to get the puck on their stick, and they need to just fire. Copy what Liberty's doing right now. It might pay off for them.
We'll try and create some opportunities.
Yep. Especially early on in this first period. Like, you can...
You had a delayed penalty on the... And there's a good look from the mobile cam. Things getting a little chippy, especially in front of the student section. I always like that. Let's see, that's Oyeleto. What do we got here? Delayed penalty. Wait for the clutter to clear. Number 57, Chris Brennan for the Bears is headed to the bench. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a boarding call, most likely.
Yeah, dangerous hit there. He's too close to the boards. You can't check a guy from behind into the boards. So the referees, or the officials on the far side, yep, they're having some words there, discussing. See if it's a minor or a major would be my guess.
I think they're probably going to, I mean, I'm just guessing, but I would almost say it's probably going to be just a minor on this case. It was a big hit, but it wasn't necessarily an aggressive hit.
Here's another look from the near side cam. You can see the hand go up from PJ. Tough to see with the fans in front of there, but just a little break in the action. Here it is once again from the other side. Yeah. And that was it, about full speed. And that, it looked a little violent. You see him chatting with Brian Savage. I'm not sure what they're asking him. While they work this out, I'd just like to wish everyone out there a late Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year coming up here in the next few days. We're excited to be able to bring you high school hockey from the great state of Ohio and the city of Columbus and the surrounding area. A good shot of the student section. I'm very proud of both school student sections. We've got a pretty full house here.
So from the looks of it, we are going to probably get a Liberty player in the box too. I think we maybe will get another Berlin Bear in the box too. Maybe 2 people for fighting. I'm not sure. But it does look like they are going to send at least 1 Patriot to the box.
And number 12, PJ Weiss, he's the one at the very end that sticks his hand up. You'll see him on the left side of the screen. He's out of here. He's coming in on the left right here. Yeah, right there. Just throws that little elbow into Brennan. So they're going to catch him with the retaliation.
Oh, and it looks like they did choose a 5-minute major for the boarding penalty.
Okay.
I agree with it.
Yep, good shot there. Hey, they're even festive here at the Chiller with the poinsettias on top of the scoreboard.
It's very nice.
Everybody's in the season.
It's the nicest looking scoreboard I think I've ever seen.
There we go. Every holidays, we got a 5-minute major and a 2-minute minor.
So 3 minutes of 4-on-4 and then 2 minutes of
power play.
Power play. Or 2 minutes, I should say, of, yeah. Two minutes of 4-on-4 and then 3 minutes of power play.
One more time, just for. That's a pretty tough hit.
The more I see it, the more, especially in.
All right, looks like we are finally about back to action.
The more I see it in full speed.
And here we go, 4-on-4. Okay, they're going to reset.
Oh.
Weigert steps into the box.
So I guess I was right.
Still. Okay. All right, 4-on-4, here we go. Okay, back to the face-off circle as we get an icing right out the gate. You know, hockey's normally a fast sport, but occasionally you get some delays. It made me, I was thinking last year, we were down at the ice house.
Yeah.
And the plexiglass fell and took that big chunk out of the ice as we get back to the action here. Quick wrister by Jake Struck. 1 minute left in the period.
Liberty minor penalty, 2 minutes roughing.
Okay, yep.
Berlin, 5-minute major checking from behind. 5 minutes and a 10-minute misconduct.
Oh.
10-minute misconduct?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, Struck goes to the board. 35 seconds to play here. We got some quick action left because it's 4-on-4. Usually speeds things up. But Scary, O'Keefe puts him into the boards in the far corner in front of the student section. Patriots come away with it. Leonard, this is Randall across the blue line. Lets one rip. Good save by Nelson off the shoulder. And Leonard comes away with it as they get 10 seconds left. The Patriots are going to have one last opportunity. Good moves by Leonard through 4 guys across the face of Nelson wide left. Jake Struck throws it back in. Stick save. Kai Nelson. Carter Randall at the horn. And that'll do it as they get tied up down below. So as 4-on-4 hockey ends the period, it is 0-0 at the end of 1. When we come back for the second period, we're going to start the same way. Both teams, guys in the penalty box as we get a look at the last action. So we'll be back after they scrape the ice for the second period here from Chiller North on the Yamo Sports Network.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful.
I'm going pro at being
a good student, a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
dependable,
a good teammate.
Representing my school,
I'm going pro at being
a good student,
a good student, responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect the game,
respect the game,
respect the game,
respect the game,
respect the game.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools
and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Responsible.
Dependable.
Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
dependable.
A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student. Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to the second period. Live from the Chiller North, I am Ryan Dietrich alongside Travis Napper. We are proudly broadcasting on the Alamo Sports Network. A scoreless first period, but an interesting beginning to the second period as we've got 4-on-4 hockey. We are proudly broadcasting on the Alamo Sports Network. A scoreless first period, but an interesting beginning to the second period as we've got 4-on-4 hockey. We will be in a power play mode as the first period ended with a 5-minute major for Chris Brennan and a 2-minute major for PJ Weiss. They are Weiss out of the penalty box and onto the ice. It's going to be number 25, Carter Randall. So it's going to be 2 minutes and 48 seconds of 5-on-4. Berlin defense got their hands full. Jake Struck shoots, turned away by Kai Nelson. Off the pad, Brian Savage, far side. Big Struck lets it rip off the one-timer. Just wide. Andrew Leonard's going to throw it around the horn. Yeah, just a little out of position. Fortunate for the Bears there as the Patriots basically kill their own penalty for a few seconds. Quick line change by Berlin. Liberty might take advantage.
Just got to calm down the passes a little bit if you're Liberty right now. You don't have to rush right now. You've still got 2 minutes left. Basically a normal power play at this point. Just take your time.
Yep.
Get the shot you want and see if it falls.
Jake Struck, puck on stick, across the red line, into the zone. Keeps it, finds his man. Just wide into the boards. Brian Savage on the shot. Kai Nelson with the save. Berlin clears it out a little bit. All right, Berlin Bears clearing out this penalty kill. Fans on that one a little bit. Gerner thought he broke his stick. Jake Struck moves into the zone. Drops it to a teammate, but nobody home. 1:25 remaining on the power play. Berlin doing a great job on the PK so far.
Yes, sir. And just little things right now for Liberty that are kind of just stalling this power play a little bit.
Minute 8 seconds on the power play. Backus shoots one wide left.
But that's what you want. You want to keep moving that puck around. Find a shot you like and take it. Doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be perfect, but find the shot you want.
They cleared out by the Bears. Mascari chases it down and almost had a shorthanded goal as he tracks one down. Just caught him off guard a little bit there. 42 seconds remaining on the power play. All right, PJ moves it into across the blue line. Looking for Brady Long behind the net. Jake Backus gets it. Good stick down there by McDaniels for the Bears to clear that one out.
And not just clearing it. After they've cleared it, they're still attacking the puck. That's a big thing for Berlin, is they're not just trying to get the puck out of the zone. They are making sure that puck stays out of the zone.
3 seconds left. Maybe a last shot for the Patriots. Great centering pass. Brian Savage stoned by Kai Nelson. Back to full strength. 5-on-5. Edson lets one rip. Good save by Caleb Ross. Miles Edson with a hard wrister.
It's a good collision in the middle of the ice.
You've got Patton and Spencer battling for it. Nick Patton moves in. Keeps it on the stick. Great work by Nick Patton. Shoots and saves Caleb Ross.
Berlin doing a great job on that penalty kill, and not only that, but coming out after the penalty kill. And Edson with a really great opportunity. Just had to lift the puck just a little bit more. I think he would have got that pass. But
and there's a look at that last shot by Savage on the power play. Edson, the one last shot. We're back to the action here. Andrew Leonard shoots one. And it's a cleanup goal by Brian Savage. Off the rebound, right in front, knocks it in.
Not something you want if you're Berlin right now after a good penalty kill, killing off a 5-minute major. It's got to be a bit of a heartbreaker, but again, look here. Just a good little poke shot from Liberty gets that one past.
Yep, dekes him a little bit forehand. And I thought Andrew Leonard shot it. He just went straight on the pass to Savage, and great look there. Savage just moves it right to his backhand, slides it right by the skate of Kai Nelson. 1-0. Olentangy Liberty. All right, Bears on the counter as they trail 1-0.
Again, that just has to be so demoralizing for Berlin. You had a lot of great work done on that penalty kill. You even had a couple great shots afterwards, but giving one up right after that,
yeah,
not a good feeling.
Really strong 3-minute power kills. Andrew Leonard on the rush. Takes it in the zone, loses an edge. Gets back up and drills McDaniels. Little play here in the front, yeah.
Liberty had a great opportunity there. Laid it in the check, had a good opportunity on the backside.
Big step across the blue line, shoots it.
Liberty is definitely the more physical team right now.
All right, little line change. Defenseman on for the Bears. Ryan Savage and McDaniels battling for it. Big Struck comes away with it. Just off the back of Jake Backus. Mascari and Weiss battling up the far side. A little delays. Jake Backus, 15, tried to take it into the zone there. He dumped it away. But then maybe got to stick to the back. Looks like Miles
I think we are.
Edson.
Yep, we are going to probably get like cross check or.
See Backus right here on the right side. Ooh, yep.
Miles Edson.
Yeah.
Edson with a little shot to the back.
We've still got Schweigert in there serving that 10-minute. All right, 2-minute minor. We'll wait for the call from the PA and get the official call. So it's going to be another power play.
Minor penalty, 2 minutes interference.
Interference on Edson. As Bauer takes a shot. Jake Struck holds it as they set up the power play, excuse me. Ryan Savage moves it in. Just out of the blue zone. Great pressure by Mascari here, number 11. Another opportunity for the Patriots. Bauer with a big hit. Andrew Leonard shoots it, but the skate, Mascari deflects it. All right, 1 minute, 8 seconds left on the power play here. Liberty in the zone, trying to make something happen. Savage at the blue line, looks to his left. Big one-timer from Andrew Leonard, wide right. Leaks out of the zone, they're gonna have to chase it down and reset. 50 seconds remaining on the power play.
Berlin did a really good job of keeping that crease cleared in front of the goalie, trying to push people out of front.
Shot by Savage, saved by Nelson. Andrew Leonard on the far side. Poked away, Gernert. Good break up by the defenseman. Sends it down ice, 27 seconds remaining on the power play. Berlin doing another good job on the penalty kill. 20 seconds. Leonard with some moves, and Jake Struck kind of comes in to help him out. Back is going to take it in. 7 seconds left on the power play. Drops it to Long, right back to him, but he didn't see it coming. And there's the power play is over. Back to full strength. Good penalty kill by the Bears as Edson gets back. Can't come away with it. Michaels. And it's a foot race for it. Nick Patton able to save it and throw it away. All right, Michaels chasing Alex Leonard down. Sean O'Keefe's going to have it. Send it to his teammate, disrupted by the Bears, but poked into the neutral zone by the Patriots. All right, both teams a little out of sorts here as we play hot potato around the neutral zone. Big back, kicks it over, comes away again. Michaels back into the neutral zone. Leonard's going to throw one in there and try to finish off this line change for the Patriots.
Yeah, these long shifts can really wear teams down and kind of create some chaos. Good to see both teams able to get a line change. They'll get some fresh skates on here, but you still have long sequences like this back and forth. You're basically just waiting to see who's going to make that first mistake.
Sean O'Keefe for the Patriots with it. Tries to kick it to his teammate, but bounces across the neutral zone. Discover the rhythm of any occasion with Yamo Media DJs. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or a casual party, Yamo Media promises an unforgettable atmosphere, seamless transitions, customized playlists, dance lights, and pure energy can be expected when you hire Yamo Media to DJ your event. For more information, visit yamomedia.com and click on DJ Services under the Services tab. Check out Yamo Media DJs, yamomedia.com. Our DJ Adam does an excellent job bringing the energy to any event you've got. As we've got 5-minute mark here in the second period. Olentangy Liberty with a 1-0 lead. As Mascari lets one fly. Almost snuck one by Ross there, but able to get a pad on it. As Bauer heads to the sideline and Michaels comes back on for the Bears. Michaels trying to recover it behind the net. Finds his teammate Gernert at the blue line, sends one in off the skate Edson. Michaels recovers through the slot. It's rebounded. It's a shot and a goal by Mascari.
You know, the way they set that up, it just seemed like it was destined to go in for Berlin.
Cade Mascari.
Great passing, great just movement on the offense.
Yeah, Michaels through the slot, shoots it. Just a little left off the pad, but Mascari, great hand-eye coordination. It hits and falls to his feet. Able to just pound it in. And that's what it's all about. Getting those rebounds and getting those good opportunities. Cade Mascari, the junior.
And it goes back to that philosophy. If you've got the shot, try to take it for that reason alone, because you could get an opportunity where you get a rebound and you get the shot passed.
All right. The equalizer, 1-1. 4:13 to play. See if that gives a little spark.
But I think if you're Liberty right now, you're not panicking. You know, you've been the physical team. You've been able to weather the storm so far.
Shot by Brian Savage. Just letting one fly.
And you've got great shot opportunities like that pretty often. So.
Speaking of goal scorers, Brian Savage with the Liberty goal was the one who took that shot there. And there's Kai Nelson. He's getting his hands full today. The onslaught from the Patriots, and that's usually how they do. They like to shoot.
And it's also a byproduct of the way that Berlin is playing their offense right now. You know, they're playing very fast-paced offense, trying to get that puck down the ice as much as possible. But that leaves the back end, the defense part, a little bit shorthanded.
Yep, leaves some opportunities on the other end. That's
absolutely.
For sure. All right, we're in the Berlin zone. Bears trying to rally this one. Bauer comes out of the pile with it.
Way to keep that puck in the zone.
Mascari lets another one rip. Edson kind of got in the way on accident. Daniels behind the net. Edson out to Mascari, just can't Corey throws it back behind the net. That's Bauer again. Bauer drops it to Edson, still battling. Brady Long comes away with it. Good steal by Lehigh at the blue line. Berlin doing a good job of controlling the puck here. Little line change. Miles Edson with the wrister, just wide. Lehigh tried to keep it in, just leaks out of the zone. They're going to have to reset to get some fresh legs for the Bears. All right, more hot potato in the neutral zone as Gernert comes through, lets one rip. It's a shot, it's a goal. Wyatt Gernert. And the go-ahead goal, 2-1. There's the man, Wyatt Gernert. We'll take a look at the replay.
Nothing really flashy, nothing too pretty about it. Just a good old-fashioned wrister, it looked like.
Yep, and here he comes, way out there.
Just wristed it, got top shelf, and that's just a beautiful goal.
What a shot by the sophomore. There's another good look. Yep, Caleb Ross just couldn't find that one. 2-1, Berlin leads. Just under the 2-minute mark here. Berlin getting some momentum behind a couple of late goals. See if they can keep it going.
And for a team that plays fast like they do, having that momentum is key.
They're tied up down in the corner there. Like Sheehan was on the ground.
Because I would be very shocked if we don't see Berlin try to continue that fast pace, trying to keep the puck moving up the ice a little bit. Seeing if they maybe can't even get a breakaway. They've come really close a couple times. I'll be curious to see how they play this. Maybe more towards the third period, but at least for the rest of the second period.
Alex Leonard lets one rip from the blue line, way off the mark. Patton off the boards, going the other way. It's Alex Leonard. Sends it back into the zone. Bears on the attack. It's Nick Patton. It's a little wide, couldn't get settled there. Sheehan able to corral that one. Michael's going to track it down. Berlin keeping possession. All right, 2-on-2. Jake Struck with a good chance. Andrew Leonard. Good defense by McDaniels right in the middle of the captain.
Look at Edson, though.
Miles Edson just wide right off the mark. He was too open.
That was that breakaway, though, that I was talking about. They come really close a couple times. That one almost paid off.
Through the neutral zone, Andrew Leonard had it, but just a little early. We'll have an offsides on the Liberty Patriots. 20 seconds remaining. Here's a good look at the replay. Andrew Leonard shoots, and McDaniels, the captain, dropping down and blocking it, sacrificing the body.
The good news is for Liberty, the period's almost over. You're still only down a goal.
Miles Edson finds his teammate. Brandon falling to the ground trying to find his teammate. Lost control to under 10 seconds to play. With a turnover almost led to a great opportunity for Brennan. Andrew Leonard's just going to hold it and kill this. As there's the horn. All right, 2-1 in an action-packed final few minutes. We will be back in about 10 minutes for the conclusion of the third period here on the Yamo Sports Network.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Responsible.
Dependable.
Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
dependable.
A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student. Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Responsible.
Dependable.
Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Dependable.
A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student. Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Responsible.
Dependable.
Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
dependable.
A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student. Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
Welcome back to Yalmo Sports Hockey Night. Ryan Dietrich and Travis Napper live from the Chiller North. The Olentangy Bears with a 2-1 lead over the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Wild second period. It was scoreless going in, coming out 2-1. Couple of late ones there. We'll see if we've got a look at them. Here's the Patriot goal by Brian Savage. Off the dish from Andrew Leonard, and here's Mascari cleaning up the rebound. And then the last one, you're going to see a great look by Wyatt Gernert right there. Right hand just lets it rip. So there's the 3 goals from the second period. We're going to have a face-off right out front of Kai Nelson to get things underway. And we lost a clock there, so 14:40. We're just getting going. Going to be Captain McDaniels pushing out. A couple of big penalties, too, to start that period. So we'll see what kind of play we get here in the third if they've cleaned things up. I'm curious what head coach Alexander's told his Liberty Patriot boys, you know, trailing 1 going into the third. Probably just hold tight.
That's what I would say, is probably just calm down. You know, don't get too aggressive or don't get too excited going into the third period. You're down 1 score. Just take your time, play your game, and it can very easily come back into your favor.
As it just about did right there. Jake Struck was streaking, kind of got behind the defense, but that pass just ahead of his stick there. Couldn't handle it. So it'll be icing. We'll take it back down right out front of Caleb Ross. That was a good shot of Kai Nelson, the Bears goalie, who has had a valiant effort and holds his team down with a 1-goal lead. All right, the Patriot boys in black, 14-10 to play here in the third period. Bears with a 1-goal lead. And once again, the Berlin Bears in white sweaters and the Liberty Patriots in the black. Miles Edgson wins the battle for the puck. A little backhand. Doesn't find the net, just trails it around the boards as we get a little late shift change. Andrew Leonard. Ooh, nice kind of pocket pick right back by Edson. Great dump pass from Mascari behind. And Edson taking some shots out there as he heads to the bench. Him and Andrew Leonard getting into it a little bit. Almost created a good opportunity. Wyatt Gernert tracking it down.
Oh.
Good steal. Jake Backus.
Yeah, I was going to say an ill-advised pass on that one.
13:23 to play here in the third.
That's what you can't do if you're Berlin right now. You can't get a little too cocky. You can't get a little ahead of yourself. You're only up by 1 goal. You know, you had a great end of the second period, but you got to keep playing your game. You got to keep playing fast. Don't make mistakes when you're playing fast at the same time.
Getting a little too close over there. You've got B.J. Weiss and Nick Patton battling the face-off circle. And that's, I mean, rivalries, these schools are just miles apart. When that's the case, these kids see each other all the time. So they just don't like each other.
Yeah, I actually went to Olentangy Orange, and I can tell you from experience, it was not, it was no love lost, as we kind of alluded to. It was a lot of bad blood, certainly, in the Olentangy district.
As Reynolds and Edson meet in the middle here again. We'll keep an eye on those two. All right, Sheehan kind of strips away there. Brian Savage, though, trying to come away with it for the Patriots behind Nelson. Jake Struck lets one rip. Good save by Kai Nelson with the glove. All right, back in action here. 12:27 to play. We're going to have a face-off just out front of Nelson. That's Brady Long and Chris Brennan. Before Brennan wins it, McDaniels. Edson trying to work it out. Great between the legs pass. Brennan comes away with it, and coming the other way. Mascari
It was a good effort, though, by Brendan.
Yep, Muscari right on the spot. Edson, Bears push it deep into the zone, try and get the teammates in there. Bouncing puck, somehow gloved by Ross. Good vision by the young goalie.
Muscari has definitely been an unsung hero for the Bears right now. Just hanging in the back, just kind of biding his time, waiting for that right opportunity. We've seen him on plenty of those breakaway opportunities. Just a really good effort by Muscari today.
Face off far side, Edson in white, Jake Struck in black. Poked out by Muscari, goes
Oof.
up. Yeah, yikes.
That one went in the bench.
Into the Liberty bench. Luckily, it was just a little chip shot from Muscari. Not sure how that got over there. Good look. Welcome to the fabulous 3140 BSR. I'm curious what that helmet is. That was a good shot. Let's see. Alex Dargitz from Lewis Center, Ohio, the backup goalie. Goalie master, always a cool thing as we get a nice shot from Brennan right down in here, but Caleb Ross turns it away. Battling at the center line. Edson comes away with it. Spencer laid out for it. Big hit near side Muscari.
There's that physicality again.
Yeah, they're taking shots. Both sides are taking shots wherever they can. Berlin definitely the aggressor here, though, early in the third. Playing a little swagger with a little one-goal lead. Letting one get away from him. Jake Struck throws one towards Kai Nelson. The Bears are going to have to recover, as that gives the Patriots a chance to get a line change in.
I don't think he intended for that one to be a shot, but it was pretty darn close.
Michael spinning around in the middle. Good pressure. Michaels and Reynolds kind of Leonard banging around over in the corner. I think we just have a simple offsides.
I think you're right.
So that'll bring the faceoff back down in front of Nelson. We're in the far faceoff circle there on the left wing. Brian Savage in center for the Patriots. And Michaels. Brian Savage, the lone goal scorer for the Patriots, as we get a quick wrister from Jake Backus. No, way off the mark. Across the red line into the zone. Jake Backus, far corner. Little stretch play back and forth, zone to zone. Neither team getting a good handle on it yet. Right about the 10-minute mark, 2/3 of the way through. Yeah, we've got 10:08 remaining here in the third.
Berlin doing a really good job on their forecheck, trying to keep that puck, keep the entire offense moving upwards into the zone, trying to stay ready and stay ready for an opportunity.
Here you go. Brian Savage trying to make one happen. McDaniels throws it back the other way, though. Alex Leonard's coming away with it. Keeps it on the tape. Moves his way through. It ends up being poked away by Gernert. And it ends up on Gernert's stick. Forecheck pressure by Brady Long. It's still in the Patriot zone. McDaniels trying to dance his way out of it.
That was a good old two-step.
Yep. Yeah, nice movement there, but the Center Ice Foundation is a 501c3 organization that is bringing an entire regional sports, wellness, and entertainment district to Central Ohio. Its first of our kind destination in our region boasts amenities galore, health and wellness center, retail shops, and more. The Center Ice Foundation is more than a sponsor. They're transforming Central Ohio into a hub of sports and community wellness. Visit the Center Ice Foundation, Ohio.org. Good save there.
Liberty has started to apply the pressure. They're really getting some good opportunities. Right now, just practically begging for one of them to go in. If you're Liberty right now.
Just keep taking shots. 8:40 to play here in the third. And right on cue.
You called it.
The Liberty Patriots strike.
Just keep taking shots. You know, we talked about that quite often. You have to take the, you know, how's the old saying go? You don't make half the shots you don't take.
That's right. Andrew Leonard. Jake struck up top. And look at that long wrister. Yeah, it looks like off the rebound there. Maybe a little footy. So that's Brandon Spencer, 27 right there. He's the one that threw it into the net. It looks like it got tipped. Not sure if that's Savage or Ponte down low, but we're going to wait for the official goal call. And what's going on is we've got an umpire. Good look at the crowd. Definitely cold in here, but definitely a good spot for the children to be. There's lots of family in the house on this holiday weekend. So the umpire was talking to head coach Alexander of the Patriots. I don't know if Spencer said something to the Berlin bench when he was going by, but it remains 5-on-5. The Patriots have it tied. We've got just under 8.5 to play.
And already you're seeing Liberty come out on the offensive. They know they've got to get another goal and get this lead back.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yep, 16. Brady Long caught it off the deflection. Nice work by Mr. Brady Long. Berlin Bears breaking the pressure. Bauer's going to do it alone. But Ponte ties him up, strips it. Savage the other way, 1-on-3. Backus joins the party. Savage just chips it, pops it up. All right, Bears look to counter. Bauer slaps it ahead, clears it out. We're going to get a line change on the dead puck. 2-2, 7.5 to play. It's going to be an exciting 7 minutes here from the Chiller North. Full strength, all squared. Let's go.
Yeah, if you're Berlin right now, you've got to get back to that fast pace you've been working for the entire game. If you're Liberty right now, just keep doing what you're doing. You're putting good pressure on Berlin right now, keeping them on their toes. Eventually, that's going to pay off in another goal if you play your cards right.
Muscari with 1 goal for the Bears. Jammed down in the corner, Lehigh trying to prevent Struck from taking it out. Andrew Leonard on the break. Little Deke able to get through and takes a swipe at it, but errors on the puck, and Nelson just covers it up.
It's almost like a flip of the script, honestly. You look at the way that Berlin played early on, and a lot of fast breaks, a lot of good 2-on-1 opportunities, and now it's almost flipped in Liberty's favor, where they're the ones getting the opportunities and the breakaways.
Good battle for the puck on the face-off between Struck and Michaels.
Just physical hits.
Yep. And yeah, as you can see, they're putting bodies into each other all over the place.
There's another one.
Neither team wants this one to end up in a draw, that's for sure. All right, we're battling for the puck behind the Bears' net. Putting some pressure on Kai Nelson. Keeping him looking over his shoulder. Muscari throws it into the boards. Good break up there by Spencer. Patriots just let one fall into the neutral zone. They try to get one defenseman to change. And Brennan Spencer's going to bring it up. Okay, well, we've got the stoppage in play. I didn't hear the whistle.
I didn't either.
They just sort of stopped, but apparently one of these goals came off the mooring as there's another good shot of the fans. And the little gap-tooth smile from the youngster in the crowd, always good to see. So yeah, just a stoppage in play. The net came off its moor over there somehow. We're going to bring it back down. Sheehan over to Gerner. Patton can't tape it. Michaels bumps it ahead. Patton tracks it down. Spencer for the Patriots can't come away with it. Jake Backus, far side. Tries to find Savage in the center, can't. Bears back into the end.
Berlin playing a lot of dump and chase with their puck right now.
Big hit by Gerner.
Something we didn't really see them do in the beginning.
Timely line change. Andrew Leonard, far side, throws one in. As the Patriots get a little late line change, can't take advantage. Jake Struck causing some distractions. Pawnee over to Leonard. Leonard to his brother. Jake Struck near side. Moves towards Nelson, and he just covers up the stray puck. That'll bring a face-off down out in front of him. 4:57 to play.
Very dangerous opportunity against Nelson there. Struck with a great opportunity to maybe get one past the glove.
Good shot of the Berlin bench right there. Nice shot by Jake Struck, just throwing one in there. It's Brady Long behind the net. Struck comes away with it again. The far corner. Oh, Brady Long can't hang on to it. Good battle by McDaniels. All right, battle for control. Big hit by Brennan. Little saucer clear. Sending it to the far side and icing. Man, all of this possession has been out front of Kai Nelson in the Berlin zone.
Yeah, it's a little bit of the same of the first period. Neither team really getting much of a handle on the puck, but Liberty doing a good job of keeping the puck in the defensive zone and really pressuring Nelson like you talked about. But here comes some of that speed from Berlin.
Miles Edson lets it rip. Great save by Caleb Ross. Tough one there. Edson with the speed. Cuts in front of him. Gives a little wrister.
That was just a great single effort by Edson. I mean, he willed this entire opportunity. Just caught the defense sleeping, and
he's just too fast. Got right by Sean O'Keefe. 4:07 to play here in the third.
But Sean didn't get a good stick on that puck to at least get it away from Edson.
Yep. It just slow him down a hair is all.
Yep.
Able to let his goalie do his thing. Under 4 minutes, all tied. BJ delivers a big hit on Bauer. And I know the Patriots are happy to have number 12 back on the ice. Another assistant captains, PJ Wieston, making an impact as we get a good shot from Savage again, almost making it a 2-goal game for him. Kai Nelson saves it quickly the other way. Bauer can't get down there as Alex Leonard keeps it out of reach. He dumps it and his teammates don't notice. Good work by Brennan behind the net. Brian Savage trying to take control. Andrew Leonard on the loose, moves to his right, lets it rip just a little high. Into the net and out of play. We're going to have a face-off.
It's about the second or third time that we've seen Liberty have a good opportunity to catch the defense off guard and have a player fall back and maybe create a good breakaway opportunity.
Andrew Leonard wins the draw. Brady Long behind the net. Jake Struck coming around. All right, Liberty working it around the zone. Skips up as sticks clash, pops up over the net. Back behind it now. Jake Struck working it. Got some body by Sheehan. Blue line. Spencer lets it rip. Deflection wide right.
That puck is starting to bounce.
Yep.
Keep a real close eye on that because one of these times it could bounce the wrong way for one of these teams.
Right about on cue. You nailed it. Mascari throws one in at a sharp angle. Gernert keeps it in the zone. Berlin applying some pressure now on Caleb Ross.
Gerner, if he could have seen that puck a little bit sooner, it would have been a great opportunity right down the middle.
Brennan behind the net. Edson joins him. Mascari in front. Gernert from the blue line. Throws one in. Brennan out to Gernert. Gernert throws another one. Can't get a deflection in front of Ross. Off the pad save. Mascari still battling for it. All right, near side boards. And it's a loose puck. Andrew Leonard tries to track it down. Wyatt Gernert gets there first and is able to slow that one up. Can't let Jake Struck get there. Nice stick by Brian Savage to knock it down out of the middle of the air.
Lucky for Berlin, they had him on a shift change. Or else that could have been really bad for Berlin right there.
Nick Patton, good steal on the spot. Moves it to his right. Lets one rip just off the...
Oh, my.
And it's a rebound shot.
Wow.
That bouncing puck is saved by Caleb Ross. Let's take a look and see if we caught this one. You can see kind of this late line change. Patriots coming out there. Patton.
Just watch the way this puck bounces. He didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it to just bounce that puck just a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Number 70, Richie Michaels right there, having one kind of two efforts at just doing everything he can to slap it in. We've got 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining. It's all square. Let's see, overtime, varsity only. All CHC varsity games will allow 1 8-minute sudden death overtime period. No ice cut, 5-on-5 play. Goalies do not switch ends. If tied after overtime, the game will end in a draw. So there's a quick little overtime rules for you here in the Capital Hockey Conference.
man, it looks like that might be where we're headed if we don't see some sort of crazy bounce happen again. But both teams talking over what they're going to do. I think right now if you're Berlin, you're just kind of keep doing what you're doing. For the most part, you've had a lot of good opportunities so far in your own zone or in attacking zone. Liberty kind of got to get back into attack mode here. They kind of let off a little bit.
There's our man Ahmad. Shout out to Ahmad and Marlon running our cameras. Adam, Candace, everybody in the building. Kayla. Big shout out to the Yamo crew as we hit 1 minute and 10 seconds in a tie game.
There's Mascari again.
Pressure is on. Spencer moves it ahead for the Patriots.
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute.
All right, Mascari and the Bears. Edson, that's who you want. Miles Edson, your leading goal scorer for the Berlin Bears. You want to try and find his stick.
Really, I think that's the duo you want if you're Berlin right now is just Edson and Mascari.
11-5. Here we go the other way. Andrew Leonard. Brister from the blue line slides to the right of Nelson. Jake Struck behind the net. Lets it go by. Back the other way is Chris Brennan. Takes it into the zone on his own. Dump past Miles Edson, battling through traffic. Good body by PJ. Jake Struck. Andrew Leonard. Jake
Liberty kind of has numbers.
Jake Struck, long shot. Off the rebound, can't get it to fall. Centering pass, blocked and turned away. Caden Mascari, good defensive work.
That was incredible work by Mascari to just get that puck out of there.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay here.
But great attack by Liberty, just a last-ditch effort trying to get this game before the end of regulation.
Well, what a beautiful pass by Andrew Leonard there. Just dropped it to his teammate Jake Struck coming up behind, and there you saw Mascari kicking it out.
And, you know, that's what Liberty needed. Like I said, they needed to go on attack mode. They really needed to fire on all cylinders, and they did just that. Well, we're headed over.
That'll do it. Zeros at the end of 3. And like I said, there will be no ice cut once again. CHC varsity only. JV games end in a draw. We saw that last week, actually, when we were getting ready for the university school. But we'll have 1 8-minute sudden death overtime period. 5-on-5. Goalies don't switch ends, no ice cuts, so keep an eye on that bouncing puck, as we saw in the last few minutes. It just gets roughed up a little. It's not quite as smooth as it was at the beginning, and so that's something to keep an eye on.
Let's also check out how we got here.
There we go. The first one of the day. Andrew Leonard to Brian Savage. Moves it to his backhand and just slides it by the pad. There's Michaels in the middle, just throws one in there, and Caden Ascari just chips it in right under the glove of Nelson. That squared it up at 1-1.
And this one, just one of the more pure goals we saw in this game. Just nothing flashy, just straight up saw the goalie and flashed it past.
Yeah, Wyatt Gernert right there. And then the equalizer. We've got Jake Struck up top, moves it over to Spencer, throws it in, and that's Brady Long, number 16. A little deflection there. You can see him getting a hug from his buddy. That's how you do it. You just stand out front of the goalie, and when ones go, but they practice that, working off the deflection.
Just that great puck movement, got in the right position, and sent it home.
All righty, there's Andrew Leonard, number 2. Miles Edgerton, number 5, at the top of the screen in the circle. Brennan and Jake Struck. Kind of fumbled. Struck's going to try and chase it down, though, into the Berlin zone. 8-minute period, that's all.
See if Liberty can replicate the intensity that they showed late in that period, even with a little bit of a break here.
They're starting off on the same foot.
Yep.
Keeping it in their zone.
Oof.
Weiss and Mascari trip each other up. Miles Edson attacks off the foot of Spencer. Yep, we're going to have a penalty on the play. You can see the ref right there. That's your tripping signal. We'll get a good look at it right there.
So Berlin's going to go on the power play.
It's kind of tough to see who. Here you go. Here's a really good look at it. Two-minute minor is called on number 12, P.J. Weiss.
I'm sure Liberty will say that they collided together,
right.
So is it really tripping?
It is, because that was the call.
Yeah, exactly. I'll let the ref be the judge of that.
Great work by McDaniels. Lets it rip, and it's a goal! Parker McDaniels with the game winner. Not even 50 seconds into overtime. 8 seconds into the power play, right off the faceoff.
They've played with speed all night. They played with speed in that power play, and it paid off. Great job by the Berlin Bears.
And the Olentangy Berlin Bears are going to win this one in overtime. 3-2. And here's another look at it. That's Spencer trying to clear it out. McDaniels just grabs it, throws it down, and pushes it right back in.
Berlin did a great job of that all night, to be honest.
Yeah, they did.
We didn't talk about it a lot, but they stayed on that blue line almost religiously, and it worked out in their favor.
Yep, and that's their game. That's typically how they do it. Last year, same way. So Berlin takes one out. McDaniels, excellent work. Just post up right at the blue line. He towed it well. Grab the puck, throw it down. And excellent work by Kai Nelson, the goalie. The Bears goalie standing tall. He did good. Let's take another look at our other camera. Just a rocket of a wrister goes right under the arm. Great work. Number 44, Parker McDaniels, the senior. And sorry, Liberty, there he is, the captain, playing the violin for you. The defenseman nonetheless.
Yep.
On the power play, but that'll do it. Your Olentangy Berlin Bears win it here from the Chiller North. 3-2. good shot of the gang. There's Wyatt Gerner. All righty, fans, thank you for tuning in to Hockey Night here on Yamo Sports. For Ryan Dietrich, Travis Napper, our executive producer Adam Dell, and the Yamo crew. Once again, the Berlin Bears take care of the Olentangy Patriots 3-2. Have a good night and a Happy New Year.